We had a young guy there then. I think he was just out of high school, Bill Smock. And Bill's been a member ever since then, and he's grown up around the association.
I want to rock!
Bill was instrumental in expanding our trade show.
We grew it from a little parking lot thing to being in the a little auditorium in downtown Bradenton. Then we moved to the convention center, and he grew it and grew it to it is our second most highest revenue producing event other than our Parade of Homes, which is a huge success.
I first met Bill back in 1989 at the 4th Assault Amphibious Battalion. We were both young, hard-charging Marines. I think Bill's dedication to service, to the country, to his business, to our industry, has shown over the years. So I really appreciate who Bill is and what he does.
He did get on the FHBA senior officer level, and that was during the downturn.
It was a difficult time, but you know, Bill was a star amongst it.
That was rough for everybody, as well as we lost members locally, state, national.
He was a voice of what was going on with the membership. He was the one who kept us grounded in what was happening out in the field. You know, he made great decisions, and you know, to this day he still does great things for the HBA.
Bill Smock is definitely the #1 membership driver. I think he has 853, not quite the exact number, but somewhere close to 1,000.
He's doing a tremendous job in telling the story of who we are and what we do and why we do it. He's a great ambassador.
And he's always willing to help out. Anytime we found out somebody in need, he's one of the first people to jump up and say, hey, I can do this. I can help you guys with this.
There was a time when we were doing some habitat work, and Bill was the first one to step up and say, I'll give all the plumbing fixtures, all of this, and then he organized it, and it made that project very successful for Habitat.
Seeing him at FBA summits over the years where he was an instructor and helping teach kids the craft of plumbing and trying to interest students in the trades. Bill's definitely been very involved at MSBIA and bringing up the new blood and helping them along. But he's also always there with sponsorships and whether it be FBA or our association, he's always there when we need the help. And I think that's what it takes to be in the Housing Hall of Fame, is to be truly dedicated to your community and your industry.
When we had Hurricane Michael caravan that went up to the Panhandle, he was very heavily involved with that, organizing and getting it loaded up to go up there.
He'll roll his sleeves up and get the job done. And they loaded all the trucks here at the BIA, and they drove up there, stayed overnight, took the articles and supplies to these people, and they came back with stories that broke my heart, but they said it was the best blessing they received, was doing that.
Before I started here at the MSBIA, Alan Anderson was the interface between the MSBIA and the local government to start the unlicensed, unpermitted task force, and Bill worked diligently at the state level as a member to get FHBA involved with the state task force as well as the other trade associations to get them all on board. Today, the task force comprises of about 30 people, 30 individuals, at least our task force here in Manatee and Sarasota County, between county staff members, code enforcement, sheriff offices from both counties. We have local police departments, we have Department of Agriculture, Department of Insurance, the state's attorney's office involved in these task forces, and it become the model for the state.
I think if you go to Webster's and look up member extraordinaire, Bill's picture will be there, because he's always there when you ask him. He's there to help you do anything that you need to have done. He leads, he's not a follower. He just picks up the pieces and runs with it, and that's why, again, our association has always been successful in all of these events, whether he's been involved in the fishing tournament, always at the golf tournaments. He hasn't missed one.
So anything that Bill has touched it's always been positive. You know, from him taking a different look at SEBCville and bringing that light to it, having a little more relaxed atmosphere. I think during that time at FHBA, it needed to be done. I think it brought more people in. You ended up seeing SEBC sold out for several years in a row, and that's still continuing on.
I'm proud to know Bill, and I'm proud to know that he's in the Housing Hall of Fame. He's definitely deserves it. He's got a great class that he's with this year, and Suzanne and Chuck.
I know you think that you're too young to receive this award, but everything you've done for the association at the local level and the state level proves that you deserve this award. Congratulations.
I'm so proud of you, and you've done a great job. You deserve this, and you've been my Hall of Famer for 30 years. Love you.
At this time, please join me in congratulating Bill Smock on his induction into the Florida Housing Hall of Fame.
I'm super stoked about this. I really am. I've been hiding my excitement about it. It's a great honor, and I'm truly blessed. And it doesn't feel real for me because I half the time don't feel that I've done enough yet. I know my story doesn't end here. I'm going to continue to do what I do because I love this association. I love you as like family, and I'm looking forward to a lot more years of doing great things, and I hope I make you proud tomorrow. Thank you.